Welcome back to George Orwell's 1984. We're on part 2, chapter 3. And as I mentioned last night, it's become a bit of a love story, a bit of a surreal love story, a bit of a dystopian love story, but nonetheless a love story. And as I mentioned in the text on Substack, Orwell was very discreet about describing sexual scenes and sexuality in his books. He did not believe that an author needed to resort to graphic sexuality or violence to sell books or to get a message across. And of course, he lived in a time where it was difficult to have that sort of material printed anyway. But Orwell was a bit of a self-censor. I'm not going to say much tonight. It's late, tired. I want to read this section, this chapter for you, because we've been doing this every day. And thanks for staying up with it. Thanks for reading. Thanks for listening. I hope this piques your interest, not just in 1984, but in this author, this wonderful writer, of whom it was said he writes like somebody thinking out loud. And that's why it's so easy to read Orwell. So let's get down to part 2, chapter 3, shall we? Hi, this is David Krayden from Krayden's Right and Stand on Guard. Join the resistance. Resolve to resist. Become a member of this station. I've been practicing journalism in one form or another for over 30 years. I've worked in print, radio, and television for a lot of prestigious publications and media outlets. I was an Armed Forces Public Affairs officer. I worked in Parliament Hill. I know how Ottawa works, and I know how corrupt the federal government can be. But you can play a part in opposing Justin Trudeau's government and Justin Trudeau's plans for Canada. You can become a part of the Krayden's Right resistance. Now, I urge you today, please support this station in any way you can. Ring that bell, subscribe, because that ensures you're at least going to continue to be able to watch these episodes. You'll beat the algorithm. But more importantly, I need your financial support. I hate to ask, but that's what I'm doing. I made a decision to pursue independent media because I believed it was the best possible route for me to take as a journalist and as a concerned citizen of Canada. So you can become a part of that. And at only $5, you can become a part of that on YouTube, on Substack, and with Buy Me a Coffee, a one-time donation. But I need your support. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. If you've already done that, if you're already supporting the station, thank you. But if you haven't, make that decision today. So we are in a very precarious position in this country. We need political change, but we also need to resolve to resist.